Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Universe Mode, welcome back to Monday Night War, where we will finally find out who Asuka will face at the next pay-per-view. We're in New York. Here, Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks 1-on-1 later on tonight, but let's get tonight's match started with Dragovovic against Fedor. Mismatch, some would say. Let's get this one on, Lee Ray. There's the draw, Dragon, Perfect, and the crowd going absolutely berserk right now for this guy. I believe a former UK champion. It's fade out time.
And his opponent from the Rocky Mountains, weighing in at 450 pounds, the man they call
They're looking to make an impact here on the roster. Debut here, I believe, in Universe Mode. There rings and look at that Fedor that's using his strength for Fantasy's big German suplex. And Fedor going straight forward, but look at this. Dragovovic Tony has the smart to Fedor. Tie up between the two, but once again Fedor, the strength advantage. But look at that ability from Dragovovic. One take out by Fedor. Jump to the face. And look at this, Fedor Sony still has a bit of quickness, and look at this, they're sitting on top of his opponent here and getting physical here. And look at this, Dragovovic trying to build his momentum here, getting out of that situation by chop, and look at this. Down. And look at this, into the corner. He goes to Fedor and a big elbow to the face. And tie up between the two. Oh! And look at that, sub elbows. And tie up once again. And look at this, big body slam. It looks like he was going to hook the leg, but he decided against it. Another turnbuckle body slice. And Dragovovic in the bad way going for the pin is Fedor one. Easy kick out at one somehow. And look at this, elbow way to the back of the neck, and Fedor on that top turnbuckle. What's he thinking? And going for elbow jab right to the spine. Fedor looking to injure Dragovovic. And look at that, right to the spine once more, taking out the spine. And going for it for a third time. And the elbow jab this time, that's one time too many. And Dragovovic realizing it's going to be his opportunity. Working on the arm, and look at that arm bar in here. Looking to side disconnect the elbow. That time on, and look at this, just using his whole body as the weapon to make some impact here on Fedor. And look at that, side whip into the corner. What's he thinking? Once in, and thinking here, I whip to the other corner, give him some distance, looking for it, clothesline, Now look at that, look at the burst of momentum. And the other one. And Vader goes down. Is it going to be enough? By factory here. 1, 2, 3. And look at that, able to withstand the damage early on. Look at this. A course of elbow jabs right to the spine. But look at that, the impact of his clothesline in the corner. And Vader was out. Look at, you get into the pin pretty quickly. I could feel the difference. Let's get to the next matchup of the night. Next up, it is going to be a physical one. It is Karrion Kross against Bobby Lashley. Let's get this one on the way. Karrion Kross, Bobby Lashley, pay-per-view worthy match. Scarlett not allowed at ringside. Karrion Kross is here. Come, Clash of Champions, I do have an announcement about myself. You know, I'm running the show. You're going to see a change. Bobby Lashley, Karrion Kross. Bell rings. Oh, Bobby using his strength. And look at that, straight away bringing it to Kross. You know, Kross kind of likes the beat down though. You know, you can get to the point in the match where it can seem like his opponent's done nothing to him, but look at that, Lashley able to get him back up, but Kross gets out of that situation. 1 for a big boot, Lashley's in it coming. Kross getting out of that once again and goes for the block. And look at that. And look at that. Big chop here, chopping down Lashley. And Kross showing that aggression he has. Into the corner, and look at this, the shoulder boards, and look at that, beating Lashley down in the corner is Karrion Kross. Lashley had a bit of offense to start this match off, but he's let Karrion Kross get in the way of that. And Kross here, he's well controlled, but Lashley finally trying to fight back. And look at this, Kross able to again get out of that situation. And look at that, straight away, straight onto the attack. And this is just brutal by Kross. Big knee by Lashley. Kross once again getting down, and look at this, again right to the leg. And look at this, realizing that that leg could be softened up quite a bit. Working on it. Lashley low, not letting him do much work on it. Smart move by Lashley. Big roundhouse kick. And Kross is feeling it. Look at that, just brutal here by Kross in that one. Lashley could be actually hot already. And look at this. Cross putting Lashley on the top turnbuckle, throws him out of the ring. Into the steel steps goes Lashley. 1 count here, starting count out here is the referee. And look at this. 2 count here. And look at this, Korean cross clearing the announcer's table here, thinking of something to do. 3 count here. And look at this, Lashley into the fire cane. And look at this, cross once again, able to get out of it, a clothesline to the spine, back of the neck. Cross breaking the count. Into the barricade once again. Cross is not taken lightly to Bobby Lashley here tonight, but Bobby still trying to fight back into it. Into the steel steps goes Cross. That could change the matchup here. Into the barricade once again. 4 count. Exploder suplex. Lashley could be in trouble here. And look at this. Cross has him in that exploder suplex. The barricade has broken here at ringside. And Cross breaking the count. Does explode the suplex through the barricade here by Cross to Lashley into the side of the ring. And look at this doomsday suplex on the outside. And Cross doesn't look like Lashley's done any damage to him. Big knee here. And look at this, Lashley getting Cross into the ring. Cross back up to his feet. And look at this, the Cross jacket in. The Cross jacket in, and Lashley could be in trouble. Cross trying to get Lashley to pass out thanks to it. Is it going to be enough? Lashley a big man. And look at this, Lashley. Lashley able to fight out of it though. Cross getting out of that situation, man, full of Cross jackets he did. And relating, he needs to get it in again, and he has it in. And look at this, Lashley for the 2nd time in the Cross jacket. Is it going to be enough? Lashley taps out. Korean Cross was unleashed on Bobby Lashley here. Look at that, the doomsday on the outside. I thought that could have been it. And this last Cross jacket off to get the victory. Look at that, Lashley knew it was too much for him. Korean Cross getting the victory.
Here is your winner, Korean Cross.
Cross saying he's not finished with Lashley, looking to take Lashley out. Into the barricade. We've seen these 2 guys break a barricade earlier on. And look at this back. So Lashley here on the outside. Exploder suplex. And Korean Cross. Throwing Lashley about. Go! And into North fans. Lashley looks lifeless here. And Cross saying that's all he wants to do, something a warning. We'll get to it in a minute for the next matchup of the night. The Miz facing Jeff Hardy up next. He's too soon to get some momentum. Jeff Hardy knows he is now allowed to start fighting for the United States Championship once again. And the Miz is here, so you know the Miz kind of wants to get in the picture for a title here in WWE, but what one is it? Former best friend holding the United States Championship at the minute, John Morrison. We will see who he will face at Clash of Champions as well. Then we will see Damian Priest taking on Big E here. And Jeff Hardy getting a punch in early on. And look at this Hardy here. Going here off. Hardy knows what it takes to be United States Champion. He did beat Damian Priest early in the year for that championship. They lost a big match while the loser couldn't compete for it as the champion was still running as champion in the count one. And look at this. Hardy really taking it to the Miz off the bat here. Hardy is looking for the front arm bomb early on. Hardy body sliding goes for the Miz, moving out of the way. Working on the arm of the Jeff Hardy is the Miz. Beautiful roll by Jeff. Jeff snaps suplex to Hardy. Also Jeff snaps suplex to the Miz. Roll fake. Look at that. The crowd off the roof. Listen to the crowd here. I'm not too sure if you can even hear me over the crowd. Loud and proud here tonight in New York. And look at this. Jeff Hardy in control of this one for the Miz. Moving out of the way of the standing moonsault, and the Miz thinking what to do. Maybe taking too long. No, gets Jeff Hardy into the corner. And look at this. The Miz thinking of something on. And look at this. The ability of the Miz doesn't hold it in for the pin. And look at this. The Miz saying it's easy work. Doesn't realise Hardy's back to his feet. And Hardy making the Miz regret saying that it's an easy job here tonight, and Hardy taking full control of his match up, and a beautiful drop kick right to the face of the Miz. And look at that. Drop kick to the back. Jeff Hardy going for the win. 2, and a kick out by the Miz. Picks him. No, Hardy does attack him. The Miz here. The Miz rolls out of the way. Knee to the midsection by Hardy here. And Hardy realizing this could be his opportunity. Twist of fate connects. And look at that. Hardy saying it's time to fly. Looking for the swanton bomb. And connects with it. And that could be almost 1, 2, 3. Oh! The Miz somehow finding a way to get the shoulder up, and Hardy can't believe it. Stand the moonsault. The fans enjoying this one. And look at this, the Miz. Drop kick misses there, Hardy. Hardy taking full advantage. Powerbomb coming up. Go! Impact of that powerbomb. And look at this, the Miz in trouble as Hardy has a submission locked in, but too close to the rope. And Jeff Hardy has came back with the vengeance on the Miz here. Hardy took a bit of time off, but he is back here. And look at this, the Miz finally does something, but look at this, taking too fast in this one. Jeff Hardy looks refocused, re-energized. Look at that, beautiful drop kick right to the storming. Body slice, going for the pin. Is it enough? 1, 2, 3. The Miz somehow getting the shoulder up, and Hardy here's the other body slice. Look at this, lifting up the Miz. What's he thinking? He's whipping into the corner. The Miz could be in trouble. Puts the Miz on the top turnbuckle. And look at this, Hardy was looking for something big. Miz making sure it doesn't connect, but look at this, Hardy. Second twist of fate. And that could be the fate of this match. 2, 3, and Hardy came out hitting hard and hitting fast. The Miz was not ready for that. And look at this, beautiful matchup. Beautiful performance by Hardy showing he is back. That's it, on with it. The next match, Jon Moxley in action against Cameron Grimes. Looking forward to this one. Mox knows he needs to stop making impact after impact here if he wants a championship opportunity. Cameron Grimes knows he's got a hard match up as well. Will be interesting to see what happens. And look at this, Mox is here. Moxley looking to see what happens.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Look at that.
Making his way to the ring from
Moxley making his way through the crowd. Let's get his opponent. We've seen in the last couple of weeks actually Cactus Jack and Moxley kind of interfering in each other's matches. And look at this, Mox seeing Cameron Grimes come out here. Bell rings and here we go. And Moxley, just look at this. And look at this. Mox here, taking it to Cameron Grimes. Look at this, big suplex. And look at this, then on the attack of Cameron Grimes. Big kick to the gut by Grimes. Grimes here making a big impact on the main roster. Hangs Moxley on the rope though. And look at this. As he looking for a submission on Moxley. Moxley could be in trouble. Moxley early on in trouble here. Referee tracking Moxley, trying to get out of this one. And look at this, Mox smartly sweeping the feet. Look at this Moxley, big drop kick here. Those climbs out of the ring. We've got the barricade on the other side, I believe, back together. And look at this Moxley, you know he likes the extreme of things, you know he likes the hardcore wrestling. Moxley here lifting climbs up. What's he thinking? Butterfly suplex on the outside. Mox has Cameron climbs up. Bowman, look at this. This arena is being destroyed by heavy person who thinks they can do it. And look at this. Moxley will take a minute here to gloat. Look at that, a big, I believe, one in knee by Moxley, and Grimes making even know where he is. Into the barricade again. And look at this, that's Moxley, take it, uppercut. And Moxley going top turnbuckle, staying on the attack of Cameron Grimes. Axe handle to the outside. Gets Grimes back into the ring. Moxley climbing the turnbuckle once again. And Moxley waiting for Grimes to get back to his feet. Run for the elbow but misses it. Cameron Grimes gets a kick in. And look at this arm drive by Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes trying to fall back into it. Moxley though stopping it from happening. Big drop kick needed. Beautiful move by Moxley. Fisherman suplex coming up. No! Cameron Grimes, beautiful reversal into the northern leg suplex. Big reversal by Moxley. Big reversal by Cameron Grimes. Reversal by Mox. And look at that closing out of the ring. And Moxley follows suit here into the steel steps. And look at that Moxley here clearing the answers table. We sing Colin Costa at all you tonight. We actually also sing back the barricade here. And Moxley getting extreme here with Cameron Grimes. And that's not what you want here. Moxley back in the ring. Look at this. Moxley waiting for Cameron Grimes to get back to his feet. Ball whip for the forearm, misses it. And look at this. Realized he needs to make up for that mistake, and he does. Grimes making even know where he is. Big kick to the midsection though. And Grimes throwing Moxley basically into the crowd here. Big knee, and Grimes here. Moxley down, not really letting him get to his feet, but he did all. And Moxley saying to Grimes, get in the ring. And look at this, looking for the fisherman suplex once again, and connects with it. And Cameron Grimes could be out of it. And look at that, looking for the paradigm shift. Connects with it, and Grimes looks out. 1, 2, 3, and Moxley picks up a big win, showing his extreme side. Great matchup, great showing by Cameron Grimes too, but a brilliant showing by Moxley here as he celebrates, getting more momentum. And look at this, happy with his victory, and look at this, Cactus Jack is here. Moxley just realised, and look at this, Cactus Jack jawbreaker to Moxley after the match. Moxley getting back up to his feet. See Cameron Grimes trying to get back up here. And look at this. Moxley, part-time step. Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack a bit slow on the draw. Moxley saying how dare you come out and interrupt me celebrating my win. But up next we have Jamie Uso going up against Riddle. And we've seen in the last week Randy beating Jey Uso, then on SmackDown Riddle beating Jey Uso. So will we force Jamie's turn to get involved? Jamie Uso making his way out.
The following contest is scheduled for...
Here we go. And the ultimate woe is here. One half of the tag team champions, they were fierce. The Usos are Clash of Champions. Fans behind Riddle. Oh, Jay coming out hard and Riddle saying no, not tonight. And look at this, Riddle really bringing it to him. And look at that, beautiful move by Riddle early on. And look at that, offense here. Riddle not slowing down, not happy about picking up the loss. Riddle looking for a powerbomb, running powerbomb. Keeps it in for the pin, one, and a kick out by Jamie Uso. Nice weapon to the opposite corner, big forearm. And look at this, trying to do some stunts, but Jamie stops it from happening. And looking at this. Could he be looking for the Uso slice on the spine? Riddle sends the big drop kick right to the side, it looks like. And look at that. Big offense once again. And look at that, waiting for him to get up. In the corner, moonsault, beautiful by Riddle. And look at this, Riddle taking a minute as Jamie Uso gets back up. And look at this, telling him to bring it, and look at this. Jamie says, I'll take advantage of you being so stupid to think that I wouldn't take advantage of that. And look at this, and Orton realizing Riddle's mistake. And Orton coming out to support his tag team partner. Oh no, I don't think it was Orton. And look at this, looking for Bro Dyke, and look at this, Orton and Riddle coming over for plan, going for the pin, and a kick out, and Riddle can't believe it, big forearm, and look at this, Riddle realizing he's got to stay on the attack, and look one for the submission, reinforced up by Jamie Uso, and look at this, Jamie Uso gets Riddle on the ropes, and what's he thinking? Big stomp here. Breaking down. We may be at the section was clear too soon. That's just angered Jamie Uso. Look at this. Riddle looks like he could be hot here. Going for the pin, is it going to be enough? One. A kick out by Riddle. Riddle getting back to his seat. Blocked by Jamie Uso once again. And look at this. Jimmy Uso going off on Riddle. Here forced into the back here, the turnbuckle. And what's he thinking? Springboard Bulldog. And look at that. Going top turnbuckle. And the Uso slice, and that could be it. 1, 2, 3. And look at that. Jimmy Uso gets the win. And look at that, I thought Riddle had it, but was not enough, and Jimmy Uso able to use this angle to come back into it and get a victory. And look at that, happy about that. You know his brother Jay is watching backstage. We'll be with you in just a minute for the next matchup of the night. Wardlow against Seth Rollins. Wardlow had a great match a couple of weeks ago against Damian Priest for the United States Championship, came up short. Here we go. Seth Rollins making it clear that he wants to be in the picture of that WWE Championship, with Wardlow on his way out.
The following contest is scheduled for...
And let's get his opponent out here, Seth friggin' Rollins. Rollins happy to be in the talking. And here we go. Wardlow, Seth Rollins lock up. Wardlow straight away saying, I'll just use my strength. And look at that snake eyes walk right away to Seth Rollins. And look at that. Wardlow showing his power. And look at this. Wardlow really teeing off on Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins realizing here he needs to do something. I believe that the last people for Rollins did get a win. He lost the triple threat match last week. Was he even or not? Yeah, oh, he was defeated. Wardlow a payback rematch. Totally didn't forget about that. Look at this. Wardlow saying, I'll just pick up where I left off. Then Rollins to the top turnbuckle low. It's up low. And Wardlow saying, I'll just keep control here. Nice rep on the apron by Rollins to Wardlow. Wardlow punch with Rollins into Guri. Stands Wardlow to the outside. Rollins up with the top up. Went for a cross body, didn't put enough into it. And look at that. Rollins realizing he's in control. Low. And look at that, really taking it out on Wardlow. Beautiful way out of it by Wardlow. 4 count here. I swept down into the barricade. We kind of falls in. Wardlow looks like he's hot. I thought Rollins might have been second count out, but he sees Wardlow getting up and goes to the top turnbuckle. What's he thinking? Clothesline! And look at that standing moonsault. Wardlow gets out of the way low. 3 counts here. Big backbreaker by Wardlow. Changing the way Seth Rollins will walk. I'm looking for it again. Maybe I will fix it back to normal. 3 counts. Wardlow sends Seth Rollins into the barricade. What's he thinking? Oh! Rollins playing a bit of possum though. And look at this. Rollins getting back in the ring. Smart play by Rollins, making Rollins. No, Rollins does taking the count, saying you're not getting a cheap count out. And look at that. Rollins able to switch it on. Look at that. Rollins staying on the attack of Wardlow. They punches and chops. And Wardlow using the barricade to keep himself up. And Wardlow gets some payback on Rollins. The kick to the midsection by Rollins. And the chop. And look at that. Rollins really bringing it to Wardlow that time. That's counting. Wardlow on out cut. And look at that. Seth Rollins could be looking for the count out. 7, 8. Rollins saying it could be an easy count out factory. 9. Is he going to make it? And he makes it just before the 10 count. And Wardlow here taking a frustration. Big knee to Rollins. And look at this. Working on that previously injured knee. The real documented injured knee of Rollins. Going for the pin. 1, 2. And a kick out by Rollins. Keeping himself in this matchup for the time being. And look at this. Wardlow looking for a summation. The accolade lock in. Is it going to be enough? Rollins could be in trouble. And look at this. You can see the pain on Rollins' face. But Rollins, he look at this. Rollins able to smartly get out of that situation. And what's Rollins thinking? Backs up. But look at this. Wardlow just using his strength. And Wardlow going to the top turnbuckle. What's Wardlow thinking? Block on. Bomb by Wardlow. Going for the pin off at 1, 2. Brandon kick out by Rollins. A deep kick out there. And Wardlow just staying on the attack. Look at this. Wardlow unleashing. And look at this. Wardlow just throwing Seth Rollins behind him. Picks up Rollins. And Wardlow could be looking for the F10 by Rollins. Smartly getting out of it. And the kick to the midsection by Rollins. And Rollins could be looking for the curb stomp. And curb stomp Wardlow into the mat. And that could be it for Wardlow. 1, 2. And a kick out. A kick out by Wardlow. Big kick out. The fans are enjoying this one. And look at this. Picks him up. Rollins. Go on. And Rollins here realizing he's got to go deep in his bag of tricks. Wardlow making no more years up to his feet. Collapses to one knee. And look at this behind him. And it brings the heel of his foot back around. Rollins seeing Wardlow still moving. Wardlow getting up. But Wardlow's using it for the curb stomp for the second time in this match. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Wardlow kicks out once again. And you see Seth Rollins looking to pay. And now Wardlow here. Getting his energy back. And look at this. Wardlow using his strength. Has Rollins up. Looking for the F10. And looking for the pin. Is it going to be enough? Rollins smartly enough takes himself. The hand under the rope. Wardlow looking for a summation now. The accolade again. Rollins smart enough to get at the ropes. And Rollins here. The architect of WWE knows everything he's doing before he even knows it. Forearm things. That could be at 1, 2, 3. Oh, Wardlow once again kicking out. Rollins knows every kick out that's making Wardlow lose anything. In the corner, Look at that. Rollins thinking what to do. That turnbuckle fork smash, that thing connects with it. Put everything he needed behind that. And look at that, looking for a so-called stop. Is it going to be it? Wardlow, a third time, called stop. Wardlow was getting up. Did anyone else see Wardlow starting to roll over to get back up? Wardlow takes him away from the ropes. 1, 2, 3, but that was enough. I think Wardlow, before he got the cuffs, I'm seeing the ropes, and then it was just a reaction to get up. One big win for Seth friggin' Rollins. We'll be referee in a minute to see who will face John Morrison, a clash of champions for the United States Championship. It will either be Damian Priest or Big E. Personally looking forward to this one. Big E wants that United States Championship. And here we go. Damian Priest, we've seen him getting aggressive, getting help from a repetition man boost. But in that chaos, it actually kind of cost him his United States Championship. And this is his opportunity to get it back.
Is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, New York. Weighing in.
His hometown, but he's got a tough job against him today, as he is facing Big E.
From Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E.
Big E making his way to the ring. And look at this, Big E throwing down Wardlow. Where's Wardlow? That Big E was making his entrance, Big E low. And the referee that's deciding to get the bell one here, and Big E here's not taking that. Wardlow here stopping. Outside Damian Priest. And look at that, Big E showing his strength. Don't blast power bomb. Oh, missed each other. And look at that Priest smartly here. Picking E up, a jawbreaker. Big roundhouse kick. Elbow drop. And the other one to Big E. Damian Priest. And look at that Damian Priest showing how good he is, how talented he is. Oh, big elbow by Big E! And these two tied up once again. Big E showing his strength. Damian Priest poking the eyes. Roundhouse kick, big punch by Big E. Back and forth, these two are just going at each other, and the fans are loving it. Big crossbody, tons in Big E inside out. Big. And look at this, Damian Priest really took it to Big E off. Gets the boot. Gets Big E's hood off him. And look at this, looking for the sidewalk. Choke slam. Thinks that could be it. Looking for the victory. Referee can't get in a good position. 1, 2, and Big E kicks out. Back and forth between these two, and now he's going And Big E here's in. I'm going to try to get back into this one. I want that shot, that Joe Morrison and the United States Championship. And look at this, Big E. Big body slam. And look at this, of course, Retribution have to get involved on the side of Damian Priest. And look at this, Big E is ready. Big E is ready for it. Oh no, it's T-Bar. And look at this, T-Bar. Has Big E on the shoulders. Big in front of GTS. And look at the smile on Damian Priest's face. And look at this, Damian Priest realizing he just has to hit the vacuum in. And Big E is out, takes the split away from the rope. 1, 2, Big E somehow kicking out. And look at this, Damian Priest can't believe it. Big clothesline by Big E here. Big E powering up. I think Damian Priest's plan almost worked. I don't think he expected the kick out though. And Damian Priest realizing he's got to get nasty here. And look at that, the big boots in the corner. And Big E here in the bad way. Big E low trying to fix, keep himself in this matchup. And blocked by Damian, big elbow by Big E low. Big E has Damian Priest up, Damian gets out of it. Chop block, takes Big E down. And look at that right to the ankle. Big E here getting out of that situation. Big E getting physical now. Look at this, picks up Damian Priest. Big E looking for the big ending. Elbow drop. Damian Priest thinking, looking for all the sidewalk, choke slam. And Priest sliding out of the ring. Now again, this announce table being attacked by the superstars. Big E could be hurting here, but he knows he will never let his opponent know. Damian Priest. And look at this, Big E on the announcer's table, and look at this, Damian Priest looking to end Big E here. And what's he thinking? The Falcon now, through the table. Priest picking the announcer's table. Oh, big move by Big E. Priest stumps Big E out of the ring though. Big E still showing signs of life. Priest looking to put that to an end. And look at that, looking for the Rackman. And middle of the ring, and Big E. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3, and Damian Priest gets an opportunity to reclaim his United States Championship. And look at this. Great matchup, back and forth. Damian Priest happy with his performance. And we'll be with you in a minute to see who will be facing Asuka for the Women's Championship. Liv Morgan against Sasha Banks. Gonna be a physical one. Looking forward to these two competed in triple threat matches to get here. Now, let's see who's the better woman. Will it be Liv Morgan?
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Elmwood Park, New Jersey.
Or will it be her opponent, the boss, Sasha Banks? And look at that, Sasha Banks feeling confident.
From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks!
Look at that. This is going to be a great matchup. They both know what's on the line. Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks. Bell rings, here we go. And look at that, Liv Morgan coming out of the corner. Hot, big DDT, all the on by Liv. Liv Morgan realizing what awaits her as she gets past Sasha Banks, and look at this, not even giving Sasha Banks a chance to get up. And look at this, beautiful. Liv Morgan misses the enzuigiri. And look at this. Up on the shoulders, and what's she thinking? Hang up on the rope. And look at this, walking on the spine. And look at that, Sasha here, you know she's trying to set up for the bank statement. And Liv here just trying to keep herself in the conversation at this point. It seems like big bulldog by Sasha Banks, and Sasha saying that could be it. Is it going to be right? No. Referee took his time getting to the pin. And look at that, Banks on the top, Tomberg, force flag, connects with it beautifully. 1, 2, 3. Liv Morgan able to get the shoulder to escape. And look at that. The ball and out. Submission then by Sasha Banks. You know she's just under water in the back. For the bank statement, goes in for the pin. Sasha Banks smart enough to quickly get out of it though. And Liv here looking for a big move. What's he thinking? The sleeper. Back drag. Liv up. Sasha Banks. What's he thinking? And look at this, off the ropes. What's he thinking? Big single-legged code breaker. And that could be it. Big win for Liv. Too close to the rope. And look at this. Lifts up. And Liv Valiant connects. 1, 2, 3. Sasha Banks somehow getting the shoulder up. Sasha Banks, I don't think Sasha Banks realised how close he was. Liv Morgan getting an upset that Sasha was able to get out of that opportunity. And look at this body splash off the top turnbuckle. Liv going for the pin. 1, 2, and Sasha Banks again able to kick out of that one. And look at that, walking on the spine. Beautiful move. And look at that, left up, off the ropes. And look at that, Sasha Banks able to get out of the way. Sasha Banks realizing that could be an opportunity. Big roundhouse kick. And that picked up. Liv here, kick to the midsection, misses. And look at this, Liv here, getting physical, pulling the hair. And look at this, Sasha Banks absorbs that kick. Liv catches that one though. Liv here, trying to make a big name for herself. Pop up, no! Hogan one by Liv Morgan. Let's go up again, looking for the code, single-legged code breaker. And that could be all she wrote this time. Sasha Banks in deep trouble. 1, 2, then Sasha Banks once again showing why she is the boss, but Liv here not giving up. Liv here saying, I need a bit here to think And look at that, Sasha Banks in hard luck as it's the WWE. There's no break. And the hot shot on the ring. Whoops. And Sasha going high rest. Knows he's got to give it all. Body splash to the outside. Sasha Banks realizing that could be the difference in this back now, really working on the spine of Liv Morgan. And look at that, Sasha Banks getting physical here. And look at that, into the box here. Liv, I think, able to stop herself, and Liv saying, right, you want to play like this? Sasha Banks saying, I do. And this is how you do it. Looking for the bulldog. Liv Morgan gets out of it, and Sasha Banks might have hit the knee off the ring door. That is not soft at all. Sasha using the ropes to get back up to her feet. Liv back in the ring. Sasha here taking advantage of it. No, Liv stops her. And look at this, Liv here bringing Sasha Banks onto the ropes, looking for Liv back in once again. And look at this connect. And that's Gabby Aussie Road. Sasha Banks in deep trouble. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Sasha Banks again able to kick out. And the jacket right to the spine. Smart move by Sasha. And look at this, walking right on the arm. And Sasha here in trouble. But Sasha Banks, big neck breaker. And that could be the change of this match needed. These women know what's on the line. Sasha Banks definitely knows. And Sasha Banks saying it's time for the bank statement to get a bonus here. And look at this. It's in. It's locked in. Sasha Banks has the back statement locked in. Liv Morgan trying to hold on. Will she be able to? And look at that. Sasha Banks realizing she might I think Liv Morgan might be out. 1, 2. No, Liv Morgan able to kick out. And look at this, looking for Banks Rob. It is Sasha Banks, and look at this. Gets it, connect with it. What's she thinking? Goes over and gets the bank statement locked in. It's K-Max with top on it. Liv Morgan in big trouble. Referee tracking Liv, and Liv Morgan has the tap out. Sasha Banks getting an opportunity. What a match-up. Liv Morgan hit Sasha with everything, but Sasha knows she wants it more.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
And look at that, Sasha Banks realizing she's got the opportunity to become women's champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a main event next. It is Kevin Owens came out and said tonight we shall go and see the prize fighter. So give me anything and anyone who you want. And we've decided Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, that's a match you would want to see. So here we go. 2 former NXT champions, 2 former Universal champions, and I believe United States and Intercontinental champions too. I'm not too sure though. I might be wrong about that. And here we go. The #1 contender for the WWE Championship is here. It is Kevin Owens. And Finn Balor, the Prince, is here. Finn Balor, hail. Oh, big boot! Out of the... And for a second one, Finn blocks the boot. And Finn saying, you're going to regret getting in the ring with me. Big boot kick by Owens, super kick here. Owens taking Finn down. back body chop, working on the spine of Finn Balor. It's Owens. Back for the elbow. Misses it. Owens follows. Then out. And look at that. Owens thinking what to do. Wants to show people he is once again that guy that people used to fear. Oh, the bottom of Finn's spine looks like it went into the orange table. Has him up. And look at that. Flip fuck Snake Eyes. Big boot. A combo. Owens really showing his physical side tonight. He's back in the ring. Look at this. Owens not giving Finn Balor a chance. Look at this. Look at this. Owens part of what he's still doing in this one. And the cannonball. Welcome to the KO show. Look at that. Owens just trying to make impact after impact. Big drop by Finn. Big drop by Owens. The super kick misses. Big miss. Super kick hits that time. Owens taps on buckle. The swanton by Owens. Looking for the one. Owens making it clear he is not here to play about tonight. Has Finn up, Finn getting out of that situation though. Big move by Finn Balor. Owens installs that kick. And look at this, Owens saying powerbomb time. Big powerbomb. Big kick by Finn. Nice whip off the rope into the corner by Finn Balor. Owens cannot get him drop kicked into the corner. Jawbreaker. Big clothesline. And that could change this matchup drastically. Owens then on the attack though. It's just the Kevin Owens AJ Styles knows he wants to face. Look at that. Owens has not slowed down in this matchup. Finn Balor turned this right back low. Big elbow. Misses that. And look at that. Owens looking for a big move. And look at that. Shoulder, you know the history of shoulder injury Finn has. Big elbow. Big reversal by Finn. Highlight kick by Finn Balor. Looking on arm. Ben looking. And look at that, Owen, smart enough. Owen telling Finn Balor he does him to jump. And look at that, Owen saying thank you for less. Has him up. And look at that, pop bomb onto the apron. Into the ring. KO stunner. Pop bomb. One. Owen's not saying he's not done off. Looking for a second. 1, 2 pop bombs. 1, 2, 3. And Owen's showing what he is made of. Kevin Owens bringing out the KO pace fighter. What a match.
Here is your winner, Kevin Owens.
Owens saying he's not done. Referee trying to stop Owens. Owens going under the ring. Owens looking for the steel chair. And look at that. Owens being unleashed here. Really taking it out on Finn Balor. And Finn Balor left in the heap. Look at that. Owens sending a message to AJ Styles. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time on In the Cosmos.